Berwick 15, Glasgow Accies 17. Berwick lost this on the last play. Both teams gave everything in a tight, absorbing game. Berwick won't thank me for saying, but they lacked judgment at times, but proved yet again they can compete with the best. They led 7-5 at half-time, Sean Niven awarding them a penalty try, the front row collapsing the scrum. Jack McCready had put Accies in front. Ewan Thompson drove over to increase their lead before Harry Briggs levelled matters at 12-all. With 8 to go, Jack Webster converted a lengthy penalty after the visitors failed to release the ball, only for Tom Blackall to break their hearts with a try in the corner. Berwick are poised to be serious promotion contenders next season, but this season they can still be sucked into a relegation battle. Taking each game as it comes sounds best. Berwick 15, Glasgow Accies 17. Ali Grieve, take us through that.
Kind of defended for the majority of the game. We didn't really keep a hold of the ball well, and last play of the game lost it, but the boys have credit to themselves. We've stuck out, defended well, put some big hits in, just wasn't our day.
You can come again next week, but when you look back over today, for somebody like me watching, you have the knowledge, I watch. That was a good game to watch. Do you think there was any basic errors that cost you territory, things like that, or not?
No, not really. I think it was just basically couldn't hold out at the end. Played the heart out, but it wasn't today.
As skipper Jack, I mean, your thoughts on that too?
Proud, first of all, like Ali says, we've defended for our lives there on very little ball. To lose it at the death is heartbreaking, but proud of every one of the boys that took to the pitch today, because no one took a step backwards in defence. We just needed to play a bit more with the ball when we had it, but credit to Accies, they kept the ball off us, and toss of the coin, they've managed to sneak it at the end.
After the Kirkcaldy match, I remember driving back, and I actually made a mistake in what I said when I said you cemented your place in this division. Based on that theory, is it good that you are where you are now, mid-table? Because by the time you play these guys again, they're going to be more astutely aware of how you play.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we've had a few narrow defeats this season that we feel we could have won, and we could easily be higher in the table. I think our performances have shown we're more than capable of competing with any team in this league. I mean, Accies has been top or thereabouts of the league for most of the season, and we've taken them right to the wire today. So we're interested in showing teams what we're about. Teams can think what they want about us, really, but we just focus on ourselves and want to give a good account of ourselves every week. So we're more bothered about ourselves than other teams, I would say.
Ali, just going back to you, you have proved this season you can defend stoutly, amongst the forwards. You do create plays for the backs. I mean, that is encouraging, just like Jack was saying. The positives have to come out more than the negatives, because there are more positives.
Yeah, been decent line-outs the last few weeks, which helps create a platform for the backs. We need to work on a couple of little things, kind of keeping hold of the ball, but other than that, I think not too bad. We're kind of standing up for ourselves in this league rather than coming in and then didn't know what everybody was like about, but we're kind of standing up, so that's the main thing.
Okay, well, Ali, thank you very much. Jack, just looking forward now to Dumfries. There's another game. It's good it's going to come so quick.
Yeah, I mean, after last week's defeat, we always say when you have a defeat, you get to go out on the Sunday and play again. So this is what we need, is just a run of games to keep our form going. We'll be working hard at training again this week to work on the few negatives that were, but really proud of the performance today.
And sometimes in a game, when the execution's going well and then suddenly the game changes, as skipper, do you have this sense where you have to gamble to force things or not?
I don't think it was like that today, because it was always quite a tight game. We went sort of 2 or 3 scores down. We were ahead for most of it, so there was no real feeling of gambling. It was trying to manage and maybe see the game out, which at the end we obviously haven't done well enough today. So we'll just have to look at that, and next time we're in the same position, I'm sure we'll be much better equipped to see the game out.
It's a results business, but you're as good as them, aren't you?
Based on today's performance, we absolutely are, yeah. Like you say, we're sitting mid-table at the moment. We've had a couple of narrow defeats, but we're picking up bonus points, which is always going to help when it comes to the end of the season. So yeah, go again next week at Dumfries.
Colin, you've heard the boys there. I'm going to ask you the same things, your thoughts on the game. I know you don't want to talk, but such is life.
No, it's all right, Micki. I think the boys has hit the nail on the head. I would say at times we were naive, where we just panicked or rushed it a little bit, but I've said to the guys in the changing room, they've left their heart and soul on the pitch, and that's all we can ask for them. They can look at themselves in the mirror in the changing room there and look each other in the face, because they've put in a great shift, and yeah, the final whistles just came a little too late for us.
It was actually on 86 minutes. It's just one of those things, but it doesn't actually ruin the season, does it? It does at the moment because you're feeling low, but you kick on again. I mean, Berwick, first time in here, Colin,
Yeah.
it's not bad, is it?
No, we'll be positive. I said that to the boys in there. We've got to keep our heads up, our chins up, and we'll reflect on it over the next 20 minutes or so. First pint will always take away the better taste of the defeat. So we'll work hard in training again. I thought today, like the boys said, the defensive set was great. We kept ball decent. Our speed of ball was better. We rocked well. Our line out and scrum was solid. Wasn't to be at the end of the day.
Actually, the scrummaging has come on a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think bringing Jordan in, who was injured at the beginning of the season, just come back, and from week to week he's getting a little bit more game time. For match fitness is a great thing, and he's working hard on the tight there.
Okay, Colin, commiserations today, but you've done Berwick proud, but thanks very much anyway.
Thanks, Micki. Cheers.